It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here with me.
Angela, it's my favorite day of the week.
Yes, it is a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Party time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's get into this Yee tea. Now, Fat Joe, you know he has his Air Force Ones, his Nikes, Terror Squad Nikes.
Yep.
I actually got a pair.
You did?
Yes. So, oddly enough, I was at Dykeman. Mm-hmm. And I was at some of the games, New York versus New York.
Okay.
And they actually gave me a pair of these Terror Squad Nike Air Force One sneakers.
So have you worn them yet?
I put them on while I was at the game.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I kind of feel like because they're so hard to get, he said they sold out in 5 minutes. I don't know if I want to just like wear them.
Yeah, let's not. Let's just keep them in the box.
But they are nice. Mm-hmm. You know, so shout out to Fat Joe for that. And he actually gifted our former President Bill Clinton with a pair. Here he is doing that.
Press you delivered. Hottest sneaker in the game. If I didn't bring it to Bill, wow, it wouldn't be official.
Does that make him an honorary member of the squad?
He's an honorary member of the squad.
Fat Joe was at a Clinton Foundation event, and so that was his special delivery that he managed to get on camera for him. I hope Bill Clinton wears these sneakers.
I feel like he will. Look at him looking down at this is dope though.
And I actually tried to wait for Fat Joe to get to the game because they said he was coming to the later games, but I had been there for hours.
Okay.
And I was watching the women play.
Gotcha. You know, Obama definitely would have worn them
right away.
He would definitely would put them on. Yeah,
that would be a good look with him.
And took a picture too.
His suit and everything. Mm-hmm. All right, next up, let's talk about Tamar Braxton. We talked about her car robbery and how she said that she just doesn't feel safe anywhere. Mm-hmm. Well, now she is saying that she just doesn't even want to live in Atlanta anymore.
Oh, wow.
She wants to move out of the luxury building and remove herself from Atlanta completely, but she does work for Dish Nation. Yeah. So she can't just up and leave like that. There's surveillance video that shows 4 men removing goods from her black Bentley. It was expensive clothing items. She's talking to building security as to how the robbers could have gained access to the building in the first place. Mm-hmm. She feels like there should be some type of compensation for her losses. But you know what's going to matter?
What?
If on the contract to park there it says that they're not responsible.
They're not held liable, yeah. It does feel like such an invasion when someone breaks into your home or your car or anything like that. So I totally understand her feeling like, I don't feel safe. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, she said she feels like she's being watched, and that's a terrible and dangerous feeling.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
Have you ever had anybody break into your car or your home?
I've had someone break into my car. And I also have, they stole the car actually. Oh, yep. they stole the car. Yeah, they stole the car. I did live in the hood, not that matters. And then I did have, when I was younger, someone broke into me and my mom's house when I was younger.
That's so scary. It made me want to like move because you don't know.
But we didn't really have much of an option, so we had to stay there. But yeah, that doesn't feel good.
All right, and I did have somebody break into my car. I cried.
Aww.
I cried. I had my car parked and I had it parked, you know, in New York, they have alternate side of the street parking. So you got to move your car from side to side.
Right.
So I had my car parked in this spot for 2 days and I came out and the glass was broken on the driver's side. And I remember just being so frustrated. I was late to work that day because I had to bring my car. I had to drive my car someplace to get the glass fixed.
Right.
And I was like sitting on glass.
Oh my gosh. That's a little traumatic. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, was it raining too? I feel like it might have been because you know that always adds an extra layer.
I know.
All right, now Paramount Plus has removed Russell Brand's comedy special after these sexual assault allegations. And YouTube and BBC are also distancing themselves from him. He's been accused by 4 women of sexual assault.
Wow.
All right, and so his most recent stand-up special, Russell Brand Rebirth, still remains available on Netflix, and Netflix did not immediately respond to an email requesting comment on the status of that. But I was listening to some of the audio of things that he said before in the past. Here's one thing.
Can I have it off with either you or your daughters?
No, you may not. No.
Or
I've got 2 daughters. The answer's no, and I'm no.
none of them? Hold on, let's go through it.
Neither.
You've got 2 whole daughters and I can't even have one.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Selfish.
When you have your own daughters, you'll know why I said that.
Yikes.
Yeah, so some of those old audios will definitely come back to bite you, all right? And people should not joke about things like having sex with women while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
At all.
I wouldn't be surprised if more platforms started taking down more of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, accusers have not been named or publicly identified themselves, but it does include one woman who says that she was sexually assaulted during a relationship with him when she was 16 years old.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh is right.
Yeah.
Okay? So we'll be following this story, but his management agency terminated all professional ties to him. And even though he is denying these allegations, they said they believe they were horribly misled by him.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily headline news. They are flying under the radar. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.